This is your first day fasting. I'm going to invite you to lie on the floor, cushion under the back of your head, cushion under your knees, and just get yourself feeling really comfortable. Over this course of the first day, your body's physiology will be starting to change the energy that it uses in the cells. So rather than using the sugar or glucose burning, you are preparing the way to use fat, ketones. Our cells are programmed to use both energy sources. This metabolic switching is really healthy for our physiology, allowing us and enabling us to adapt and be more resilient. There are many benefits to water-only fasting. Take a nice deep breath in and out, feeling your body and just recognizing you're going to be taking yourself through a challenge over the next few days. Following the breath in and following your breath out. So today, we're going to, in a moment, be standing up and working with our body, mobilizing all the joints in our body, energizing, stimulating our lymphatic system, our blood circulation, and calming our nervous system. You're going to have a lot of time with yourself over the next few days, and just allow your mind to go inwards and focus on an intention you want to work with during your fast. What you'd like to reset, whether that's something physical, emotional, or spiritual in your life. So you can go forward thinking about that positivity that you're going to gain through this experience, which is going to be challenging for most people at times. So I'm going to invite you to slowly roll over onto your side and mindfully and gently take yourself up to standing. Having your feet hip width apart, feeling all corners of your feet in the ground, gently closing your eyes, and just connecting with your body, how it's feeling now you're standing up. We're going to gently mobilize and move the whole of our body. First of all, we're going to do some bouncing. So I want you to bounce up and down, lifting your heels up and down and just engaging your feet into the floor as you bounce. If you've got more energy, you might want to to lift up and down. So you're doing definite lifts. Keeping your knees really soft and bent, allowing your arms and your whole of your spine to really move here as you're bouncing. Just lifting your heels or lifting the whole of the foot. Breathing deeply, feeling relaxed. And then come to a stillness and just sense that. And just feel the energy that you've created moving around your body. Next, we're going to work with our feet. It's really important that we're grounded. If you find it hard to balance, please use a wall to help support you. So you might want to use a golf ball or a tennis ball, or I've got a spiky exercise ball that I use. And you're going to take your right foot and you're going to roll it on the ball. Try and get into every little part of the foot. Breathing deeply, watching your posture, making sure you're not looking down at your foot. Nice tall posture. Relaxing your arms, your shoulders and your hands. Notice which part of your foot might feel a bit tender or sore as you're massaging onto it. This is great to stimulate the reflex points of your feet, to help circulation, to help calm your nervous system, energize and exercise the joints and the muscles of your foot. And then just see how that feels as you take your right foot off the ball. And then we're going to go to the left foot. I've got a golf ball there, I'm just having a little go, but they're quite hard, the golf balls. You might want to put a sock on it, or go back if you can get a spiky ball or a tennis ball. They're really ideal. Rolling your left foot on the ball. Again, notice, does this side feel different to the other side? Mobilizing the whole of the foot using the ball. Stimulating the muscles, exercising all those joints that you have in the foot, and the muscles and the ligaments and the nerves, stimulating the lymphatic flow, your blood flow. You might feel this foot feels different and sensitive in different places. Just observe all those things. And then just coming to a stillness, taking the balls away from underneath your foot. Move them to the side in case you fall over them. Done that before. And then we're going to really work on our feet again. So I want you with your right foot to take the big toe back and the other toes forward. You might need to go down to your left knee to guide you and help you to do this. If you've not done this before, you'll find it very challenging. And then you're going to swap over, taking the 4 toes back and the big toe forward. You'll probably find this a bit easier. But again, help your foot if you're not able to do that. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes. And now the left foot, you're going to take the big toe back, the other toes forward. And again, go down onto your knee if you need to help. And then we're going to swap over, taking all 4 toes back, scrunching them and taking the big toe forward. Do help your foot if you need to. Giving it a good scrunch and stretch. The arches and the bones of your feet. And then we're going to go to placing both feet on the floor, and I want you to push the big toes down onto the floor. And then you're going to get the little toes down onto the floor and lift up the inner 3 toes. This might feel ridiculously impossible. If it does, just go down and help your feet, pushing down the big toe and the little toe. And then we're going to start rolling the right foot, circling it one way and the other way, mobilizing to the joints, into the muscles, swapping over to the left foot, mobilizing that foot, exercising and energizing your feet. Feet hip width apart, standing there and just turning your toes out slightly. Bring your hands to your hips, and we're going to next exercise and mobilize our hips and our pelvis. And I want you to make lovely big circles in one direction. Imagining you've got drawing a circle with your tailbone, circling 3 times one direction and then 3 times the other direction. Really feeling the hip joints lubricate and mobilize as you move them, stimulating synovial fluid. Then we're going to go to our shoulders, rolling your shoulders up, back and down. Really energize and mobilizing the whole of your shoulder joints. One way and then the other way. Allowing all of your arm to be involved with this. And just waking up your body while moving through the whole of our body, energizing, moving the joints, stretching and lubricating the muscles, the tissues, the organs, your glands. Breathing deeply, just enjoying this time with your amazing body. Give your arms a bit of a shake out when you finish that. And then next we're going to wrap your left arm over your right. Give yourself a massive self-hug. And then reach your fingers round a little bit more. Try and see if you can touch your fingers into your shoulder blades. And then if you've got the ability, you're going to just double cross your arms. We call this eagle arm in yoga. Don't worry if you're not able to do that. Just keep your hands hugging yourself. Nice deep breaths in and out, and just feel your shoulder blades energizing and moving as you're breathing. We're going to swap over, so you're going to lengthen, lift and open your arms nice and wide, and then taking your right arm over your left. Again, giving yourself a big hug. Reaching those fingers around back as far as you can. Feeling your shoulder blades mobilize with your breath. And here you can bind and double wrap your arms if they're able to. Nice deep breaths in and out. Enjoying this time with yourself. Knowing every time you breathe, your heart's getting a beautiful massage from your lungs. Give your arms a bit of a shake out. Have your feet a little bit wider than hip width, toes facing out a little bit. Now we're going to rotate our spine. So you're going to use your spine looking around behind you, and your arms are like loose bits of spaghetti following the movement of your spine. Try and keep your pelvis and your knees fairly still as you work with this, so that all of your spine is getting a lovely rotational movement. Nice deep breaths in and out, relaxing your jaw and your face. And bringing yourself to stillness. Bring your feet hip width apart. And next, we're going to gently mobilize the whole of our neck. Starting to circle your head, chin down to your chest, right ear to right shoulder, looking up, a little bit of a back bend with your neck, and then taking your left ear to your left shoulder. Nice big circles. Try not to move your shoulders here, so you're just isolating your neck as you mobilize. Breathing deeply as you're doing so. Softening your shoulders and your face. And just be mindful as you look up and do a bit of a back bend extension with your neck. If you feel dizzy or a bit funny, don't take your head back very far. It's very important that you lift up the front of your body as you do so. Taking your head in the other direction, circling 3 times. Enjoying this movement with your body, noticing which side feels more compromised, might feel a bit stiffer one side than the other. But just taking your time. Then we're going to mobilize our jaw, making 3 circles one way and then 3 circles the other way with your jaw. You might hear a few little clicks and clonks as you do so. And then next you're going to mobilize your eyes, so really energize and work the muscles of your eyeballs. You're going to circle your eyes one way 3 times, and then you're going to circle your eyes the other way 3 times. Staying with your breath, feeling the contact with your feet in the ground, being aware of the whole of your body. If you face a bit of a scrunch and immobilize. And next we're going to go into flexing and mobilizing the whole of our spine. So feet hip width apart, soften and bend those knees. Bring your chin down to your chest. Arms relaxed and floppy, and just allow yourself to gently creep down into a forward bend. Taking lovely deep breaths into the back of your body as you do so. Releasing the crown of your head to the floor. And if your hands don't reach the floor easily, you can use a chair to support your hands. I'm using a bolster here, or you could use some blocks. Otherwise, have your hands on the floor near your feet. Knees really bent. See if you can get your belly and your thigh to connect. And just let your head release, maybe doing a bit of a nod and a shake. Shoulders relaxed. Face relaxed, and breathing deeply into the back of your body. We're starting to come up now. Engage your feet and your legs. Keep your knees bent as you start that journey up to a standing. As your hands reach your knees, bend your knees a little bit more, and then stack your spine on top of your pelvis, allowing the crown of your head to be the last thing that comes up. Thinking about beautiful posture, ears, shoulder, hips and ankles in a line. We're going to do this one more time. Soften your knees, allow your chin to relax down to your chest, and just slowly creep your spine down into a beautiful flexion, allowing your head and your neck to release, your arms to release, your face to relax. Breathing deeply into the back of your body. Feeling your belly and your thighs connecting if you're able. You can maybe hold on to your elbows, or maybe interlink your hands behind your back and let your hands fold over. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And then as you bring yourself up, bending your knees, gently and carefully bringing yourself up to standing. We're then going to tap our body. We're going to start with the right leg, tapping up and down, and then the left. Again, this stimulates our nervous system, helps it to relax and release, stimulates our lymphatic system, our blood circulation. We're going to pat around our tummy and then into our kidney areas, into the back of our body. Give it a good stimulation because those kidneys are going to be working really hard over the next couple of days. Then taking your hands, tapping up your midline, up to your sternum where your thymus gland is, to stimulate your immune system, tapping down your right arm, across your chest and then down your left arm. And then taking your hands back to your sternum, tapping there, and then over to your shoulders, your face, your neck, your head. Gentle taps as you stimulate all those nerve endings. And then just give your neck a lovely self-massage and your shoulders. Really enjoy that. And then taking your hands to your head and your scalp and just massaging, mobilizing your face, your jaw, around your eyes, forehead. And don't forget your ears as well, give them a lovely massage. Just sense how that feels. Just give yourself a lovely little gentle stroke as you finish that part of the routine. And just staying there a couple of breaths to see how that feels. Then you're very gently and slowly going to take yourself down onto the floor. I suggest that you use something underneath the back of your head, especially if your chin is lifted up. And maybe put something underneath your knees. That might feel nice and comfortable. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to use our right hand for this. You're going to bring your middle finger and your index finger in to your palm. So you've got your thumb and your ring finger spare. Your right thumb goes on your right nostril and your ring finger on your right hand goes onto your left nostril. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. And then when we next breathe in, we're going to breathe in through the right nostril, closing the left. You're going to pause with the in-breath, putting both your ring finger and your thumb onto your nose, pausing with the breath, and then breathing out of the left nostril, lifting up the ring finger and allowing yourself to breathe out of the left nostril. Then you're going to breathe into the left, pause with the in-breath, breathing out of the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril, pause, breathe out of the left nostril. Breathe into the left nostril, pause, breathe out of the right nostril, and continue. Alternate nostril breathing. This is a really good practice to use to really calm your nervous system, balance your blood pressure. There's evidence to show that it really lowers or increases your blood pressure if your blood pressure is too low. It really kind of like balances your whole nervous system and helps to balance your physiology. It's a really good practice to do throughout your fasting time, whether it's 3 days or 5 days or 10 days. And then bring your arm back down to your side when you've breathed out of your right nostril, finishing that practice. And we're just gonna, if you haven't already, go support underneath your knees. That just helps relax your lower back. Maybe you want a cushion under the back of your head if you haven't. Allow your palms to face up. Bring your hands about 30 degrees away from your body. Just snuggle those shoulder blades down underneath you, away from your ears. And I want you to really relax. Your whole body's just had a lovely mobilization and attention. And you can do this regime every day. If you don't want to stand up, you might just want to do the next 2 videos that I'm going to be showing you. And you can repeat each video as many times as you want each day. This is all very gentle and nourishing, nurturing for your whole body. I encourage you to stay here for a while, as long as you can. Maybe going back to your intention, what you want out of your fast, thinking about all those organs that are working hard to really support you and help you through this journey. As you heal, you do this deep inner cleanse. Following your breath in and out, and really connecting with your body and your inner body. Enjoy and stay for as long as you can. And when you do get up, make sure you go onto your side and get up carefully and slowly.